It's about time for some Friday night lights action. We'll start with the Torrance versus South game. The Pioneer League race is wide open since this is the first league game. Both Torrance and South have had some promising victories followed by injuries and some unlucky losses. Nick Ekbatani takes us right to the Tartars trying to stay alive at Zamperini Stadium.
Right from the get-go on the opening kickoff, South's running back Brandon Loera is going to take this one back for a nice chunk of yards. He'll eventually be hawked down by a group of Tartars, but he's going to set South up nicely right inside the 10-yard line, which would eventually lead to South's first score of the night. Kyle Nesbitt's going to plunge in on the quarterback sneak and give South their first score. South up 7-0. South would jump to a 10-0 lead thanks to a field goal, but they're going to run into some trouble. Torrance's Shane Smith is going to sack Kyle Nesbitt for a big loss. But South's got just the remedy, and his name is Brandon Loera. Number 19 did work on the ground all night and picks up a big first down for the Spartans. Shortly after, South's Brandon Chavez is going to bring this one in from about 15 yards out for the touchdown. With 5 minutes and 8 seconds left in the first half, South is going to take a 17-0 lead. And how about that Spartan defense, bringing Kwok Ho down for a loss and keeping the Tartars scoreless in the first half. After one half of play, South leads Torrance 17-0 at halftime. South's been outplaying Torrance on all fronts. Running back Brandon Loera has been running his tail off, and this South D is really shutting down this Torrance double wing tee. Torrance needs to come out with something different and get some points on the board in the second half. We'll see what they can do. And Torrance will come out firing in the second half. Tyrone Taylor takes this big run all the way to the house, giving Torrance their first score of the night. After a failed extra point, Torrance is only going to be down 17-6. But it wasn't just the offense who came out in the second half. Check out this defense as Torrance's Shane Smith lays the hurt on Brandon Loera, bringing him down for a loss. After the turnover on downs, Torrance quarterback Jacob Kalama is going to connect with Adam Dahl, 18 yards for Torrance's second touchdown of the night. After a failed two-point conversion, Torrance is only going to be down by 5, trailing 17-12. The game is tight and South is trying to control this ball, but they're going to fumble it, and it's going to be picked up by Torrance's Aaron Salva, who's going to bring it all the way back to midfield, giving Torrance great field position. And the fumble is going to prove to be costly for the Spartans. Kalama to Taylor for the touchdown, putting Torrance ahead after a successful two-point conversion, 20-17. Spartans down 3 late in the fourth quarter, and they begin their uphill battle, keeping it on the ground, handing it off to Chavez, who's going to take it up the sideline for a big gain. A couple plays later, Nesbitt's going to roll out, and he's going to find Adam Heifetz, who's going to bring down this one-handed catch and get the first down for the Spartans. And this is what you call methodical. Capping off the final drive with a touchdown, Brandon Loera plunges in, putting South ahead 24-20. Clock is ticking, it's do or die for the Tartars, and Kalama is going to step back and find Dylan Tobin from South, who's going to go out in style with a game-ending interception. South's going to win this one by a score 24-20.
Yeah, it was a nice win. You know, we preached all week, brand new season, starting league, and we talked yesterday about some stuff, and the kids, I really felt, executed that tonight, and we just said no matter what happens in the game, highs or lows, we just got to keep fighting. That's what they did tonight.
It was a crazy night. We were beating them 17-0 and they came back, but we had the heart and desire to win, and the results showed it.
What a game. In the first half, we saw the South High Spartans dominate this game, but in the second half, we saw a completely different Torrance Tartar football team, coming out and scoring 20 unanswered points. South was able to squeak by, winning by a score of 24-20. I'm Nick Ekbatani, and you're watching the Sports Desk.
Thanks to Nick Ekbatani for the highlights. South pins its first league win over Torrance with the 24-20 win. Brandon Loera loves his O-line for sure, and with his performance, that's the reason why. Brandon Chavez carried the ball 7 times, one of them on a touchdown. Torrance should be happy with Tyrone Taylor and Kwok Ho adding to their total. It's just getting started for the two of them in league play. Jacob Kalama threw for 2 touchdowns. South hosts 5-1 Centennial for their second Pioneer League game. Torrance is at El Segundo for their next game. Let's take a look at more scores from around the league. The North Saxons couldn't keep up with the Centennial Apaches, losing 36-7. Jorge Hernandez went 8 for 27, with one of them being a touchdown pass, and Michael Ferrado was the one to catch that solo touchdown for the Saxons. Their overall record stands at 1-5. The Saxons will host Lawndale next. On to the Bay League. The Warriors lost a heartbreaker to the Mustangs. 30-28 was the final score. Joey Nutch went 25-44 with 4 touchdowns. Nick Bruce was on fire with 3 visits to the end zone. Matt Bozen, Barry Thomas, all put in time for the Warriors. West will host Redondo this next week, and the pre-game includes the renaming of the stadium in honor of Coach Fred Peterson, who passed away a few weeks ago. You should go and support. And the Knights, they pulled out a doozy of a win over Cantwell Sacred Heart. They were down with 5:35 left in the game. They managed to eat up all the clock and 60 yards to march down with 4 seconds left. Jonathan Kim saved the game again with a 22-yard field goal. And of course, you got to give credit to running backs Michael Turner and Blake Alt for continuing them on the win. And congratulations to them for that win. So the real race begins. Every down and every decision really counts now. Good luck, and it should be fun to see the results. Coming up after the break, we meet a few of the ladies of the tennis court. Stick around.
Patty, let me be honest with you. Won't filing for Social Security benefits online be confusing?
George, it's simple and easy, and you can do it in your pajamas from the comfort of your own home.
Oh, my.
You've navigated through asteroid belts, right?
Oh, sure, plenty of times.
Well, compared to that, navigating socialsecurity.gov is a snap.
Really?
It's so easy. Even Kirk could do it.
Be free.
Nice, Dad. Nice, Dad. Nice.
Charles!
Nice, Dad.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of siblings in foster care who'll take you just as you are.
I hope you find a home. I hope you find a home. Hey, maybe you'll be picked next. Maybe you'll be picked next. We've been caged together too long. We've been caged together too long. How come nobody ever picks me? Maybe they're looking for somebody different. Pick me. Well, the shelter's closing up for another day. We didn't get picked. I know. Tomorrow. Guaranteed.
The Lady Tartars and Lady Saxons met on the tennis court to hash out some Pioneer League competition. While neither team is ranked in Division II AA like South Torrance, there are still players on this team that are going to be fighting for a playoff spot. More importantly, city pride. Sarah Pila drills this one in.
It's a Pioneer League match between North and Torrance. In the first rotation, Torrance is number 1, Kaylee Kubakawa, against North's Grace Beck. Kaylee leads by 2 games. She's serving. She gets the game point and is winning now 3 games to none. Kaylee's serving. Grace gets to the ball, sends it over, but Kaylee knocks it out of bounds. Kaylee's serving and leading 4 games to 1. So now we're in the final game of this set. Kaylee leads 5 games to 1. Here her and Grace are going back and forth. Grace is trying to hold on. She sends it back over. Kaylee gets it in the corner. Kaylee hits it high over to Grace. She knocks it back to her, but this time Kaylee strikes it in the corner and Grace can't get to it in time. Kaylee says the team is growing together.
We're pretty new because all of our varsity players are first-year varsity. Mostly there's only 2 or 3 that are returning varsity, so we're just trying to get as much experience as possible.
Moving over to the doubles court, number 1 North's Michelle Yoshida and Marissa Asado take on number 1 Torrance's Stacy Kim and Michelle Park. The Tartars up 4-1 with Michelle Park of Torrance serving. Michelle Yoshida hits the ball out, Torrance grabs the point and win the set. They end up sweeping all 3 sets on the day.
Is there any way you'd like this season to kind of end for you guys?
Well, everyone likes winning, so that'd be our goal, but Coach Fry tells us to just do our job and don't focus on what others do. And I think our goal would be to win all our games and win undefeated.
And we hope to win the title this year, because last year we just let it slip.
Michelle Yoshida and Marissa Asato started out rough, but they went on to win 2 out of their 3 sets.
We're out of sync a little in the beginning, but we got it together. By the end, I think if we started off like how we did the other games, it would have been okay for the first game, but it took us a while to get in sync.
She's a really good partner, so it really just depends on your relationship with your partner.
With 7 new girls starting on varsity for Torrance, Coach Fry's main objective is to make sure everyone gets their reps.
So we've got a lot of young people on the team, and just getting them the experience is the main point for our season.
We just need to keep being aggressive. When we play aggressively, we do pretty well. When we start playing a little passive, our games fall apart. So the more aggressive we are, the more we're going forward. We tend to do pretty well, and that pretty much showed today with winning 6 of the 9 doubles matches.
The Lady Saxons have just won their first league match against Torrance 10-8. Reporting from the courts at North High School, I'm Sarah Pila for the Sports Desk.
Thanks for serving that story up to us, Sarah. And North wins with a team total of 10-8 over Torrance. And let's see, Noelle Chang's big win over Jasmine Wong helped North to a 4-2 first-round lead. And all 3 North doubles teams won 2 sets. And Kaylee Kubakawa swept in Torrance singles. And congrats to Sacy Kim and Michelle Park. They are remaining undefeated in Torrance doubles. With the win, North is 3-4 overall and 1-2 in league. And Torrance is 0-3 in league play. That's all the tennis we have for you this week. We're going to have some more tennis next week. But now's a chance for you to tell us something we don't know. You can give us a call. Number's on your screen. 310-618-5762 is our number. You can always email us at thesportsdesk@torranceca.gov. You can watch all of our shows online on our website, and you can view all of the shows from year 2010 and 2011 on YouTube. That's all the time we have for today, and if you're not going to your football game this week, go ahead and check out the new naming of the stadium over at West Torrance. All about Fred Peterson. Till next time, Torrance, play hard.